What does it take to beat a 4-pack of 3 stars? Wow, there's a lot of 3 stars there. I'm going to show you how to beat them. This is Legendary Tactics, your gaming masterclass. TFT, set 3 galaxies. So I've been deciding lately to not go for Chrono. You can see I've got a Chrono character, but what I'm really after here is the sniper. I'm going to try my dangdest to jack up my snipers and then give them lots and lots of defense. So I think I'll wait and see. There's a Celestial there, that's a good option. I'm just going with the Zoe and the Infiltrator, Kha'Zix, because they're offering them up. There's my level 2 Caitlyn, which is great, nice and early. Jarvan's a protector, Jarvan the 4th. I got my Twisted Metal, going for the level 2. He's got the Chrono, but I'm really going to try not to push it any farther than that. Sometimes you get characters offered up at the beginning and you can 3-star them if you just keep buying them. Okay, Zhao, what a great character. Right now, he is very tough. So I'll stick him up front instead of Jarvan the 4th. Take a little loss there, but if I can ever get a 3rd Zhao nice and early. All right, there's my level 2 Jarvan. So I got my Protector buff already. I got my Chrono buff. So here's the great combo of some good defense and some good offense. Starting to stick my weapons, Giant Slayer and the mana on Caitlyn. But there's also the quest in this game to get up to 50 for 2 reasons. One, you can either roll down and try to level up your characters, or you can try to get more champs on the board and just overwhelm them with numbers. So for this game, I'm going to go for the more champs, and I'm going to look for really good synergies, high offense, and powerful defense. That Zhao, love him up at the front there. He surprisingly has a lot of sustain because of his shielding and his natural buff. So it's hard to chisel through him. He'll end up doing a lot of damage too. So at any point you can pause the video and see how much damage each character is doing too if you need. It's good to keep an eye on who's doing all your damage so you know where to put your weapons. Love the recurve bow on my Celestial sniper there. So Celestial is going to give me my healing. So that'll help sustain all my characters a little bit longer. Got a bit of a mixed bag on the bench. You can see I got my Nico. She's a protector as well. Of course, it's giving me a Shen, which is good if you want to go Chrono. He's pretty deadly up front. He's a good blocker as well, so he can give some defense on the back line. But there's another Celestial. So in the back of my mind, Celestial, Protector seems to go well together because there's a few characters like Rakan and Zhao that are both Celestial and Protector. You can add in a Nico if I can get a couple more of her, then she might be worth getting out there. Really, I want to just protect Ashe on my back line. Should get that static shiv and get lots of damage off. Didn't work for me there. Still top 3. That's all right for round 3-4 here. Guess we'll just go with another Kassadin. Get that Celestial up a bit. Alright, so I want to free up some of the weaponry here. I've been noticing a lot of people with the Celestial build and the Protector build spreading their characters out. Makes it a little tougher to chew through each of them. And there's competing ideologies there too. So sometimes you can have all of your snipers together because they'll focus on the same targets and wipe them out quicker. Or you can separate them like this because it's guaranteed that either of them will be far away from a target at some point. And you can see how they're chasing, the opponents are chasing over to one side, and often the second sniper can pick them off before they run all the way across to them. So that's one option. The other option is to group them, pack them together. Late game, that doesn't work as well with this incarnation of the game because Misfortune lays down so much damage. So this is where I'm really starting to get my power core, because I got that Protector 4, I got my Sniper 2 gold buffs, Celestial I just need 1 more, so I got my Kassadin waiting in the wind. Got my level 2 Shen. Ooh, there's a level 3 Twisted Fate. I want to say Twisted Metal. That was a great game. If you ever played that on PlayStation 2, that was a lot of fun. So on my bench, you can see I usually keep the character over to the left, who is going to go in next. And the characters on the right are the ones who I'm trying to level up. So I'm hoping for some more Caitlyn's here. Characters in the middle are ones that I can drop if I need to. So if I need a panic purchase, I can dump those guys real quick. Okay, so I see a Jhin out there. This could be a really good... No, okay, Jhin got taken, so that's fine. Jhin right now is fairly powerful if you can protect him. I've already got 1 Dark Star out there, so it might be worth hunting for some Jhins here. I like to stay above 50 gold, so I'm going to stick... I mean, I'm at 79. I'm on fire. Got lots of protection. Looks like a few other people are going the Protector route as well. So the question is, who can play it better? So there's a weapon I want to talk about here called Titan's Resolve. Titan's Resolve is made by putting a recurve bow and a chain vest together. And if I can get that on a sniper, I know it's a little unconventional. It's not something I usually go for, but in this game you're going to see that Titan's Resolve is pretty pivotal to taking down 4 3-stars. There's actually two opponents are going to end up with 4 3-stars here. And the Titan's Resolve did me surprisingly well. It's something I'd like to pair with, say, an Infinity Edge or a Jeweled Gauntlet, because with Titan's Resolve, if your character gets hit, or if they get critical hits, hence Infinity or Jeweled Gauntlet, then they get 2% stacking damage up to 50 times. So once they hit the 50, they get 25 armor, and they get magic resistance, and they get bigger. So they just get bigger and stronger and tougher the longer they stay alive. So I'm thinking about Jhin with that one. There's another Jhin. I should snag that. Oh, why did I not grab that? That was completely wasted opportunity. All right, this guy looks like he's going to be out of action. Yeah, he's done. A couple of people out of the game now. Okay, there's a Jhin. So I really need to start this Jhin conversion. He's going to go straight on the board because I have a full tableau at the bottom. And this is a massive game changer. So I've got my 4 Celestial, 4 Protector. I got 3 Snipers out there. I've got my Dark Star because of him. I got my Chrono and I got my Sorcerer. So I've got tons of damage, tons of defense, tons of heal. So I'm in pretty good shape here. And you can look at my Jhin there. So Jhin has automatically at level 1 jumped up to my biggest damage dealer. I haven't even put any weapons on him, which if I'd had any foresight, I would have put some weapons on him. But as long as this build keeps working, I'm going to stick with it. I've got a couple of snipers on the right, so they can really focus on taking the characters out one at a time. Meanwhile, Jhin is going to just pick them off. Look at that. He's just wasting them. I got a Kassadin who I could almost get up to a level 3 here, so that might be worth pursuing as well. But the Titan's Resolve is awesome. With Jhin, every 4th basic attack deals extra damage, so 244 damage or 344 at level 2. I'm still at level 1 here. And his passive converts 1% bonus attack speed into AD. So that can be pretty powerful. So I'm also pairing up with Dark Star, so all of my other fodder characters, like Jarvan the 4th up there, he's just powering up these guys at the back. Look at that. Jhin just took out 3 guys single-handedly. Now I'm lucky here. One way you could counter what I'm doing is to have infiltrators or to have a blitzcrank, and there's none of those in play, so I don't need to worry about that. But you can also see how the strategy of grouping my characters to the right, everybody's drawn over to the right. They have to fight through that huge pack of people while Jhin just works away on them. You can see Karma here is trying to give Jhin a go, but she's not even denting his armor. He gets a critical hit, he powers up. Critical hit, powers up. Okay, 3 on 1, and Jhin takes 1 out, takes 2 out, and 3 out. Just hit and juice up. That Celestial benefits the entire team. So I'm going to go try to roll through and get my Kassadin. Hopefully I can find a level 2 Jhin here. There's a Lux, so I could maybe roll through and try and get her up. There's my Jhin, level 2. So you saw the damage he was doing before. In fact, in that last battle, he just did 12,879 damage, and I haven't even loaded him up with weapons yet. So if he can do that kind of damage without saving some weaponry for him, I think I might start going forward to build a little more consciously around Jhin. This is purely accidental that I picked him up in the turntable, and he fit beautifully with my build. But you can see when he's killing, when Jhin levels up, he kills Nico, and one shot he gets a 438 health boost. Then he kills Sona for 4,139 damage. Like, it's just these gigantic shots that he's pulling off. Just watch him there. Just one at a time, he goes through and takes them out. So I dropped a Misfortune in there. She softens him up really nicely. And there's just no stopping me at this point. So he snagged an Aurelian Soul, and with Jhin over on that far side, he picks off Aurelian really quickly. And that's what you got to do, is get that Aurelian out of there, because if he starts circling and pounding me with missiles, that's going to wear me down in a hurry. Interesting that he took a Malphite there in the 6-4 turntable. Not a really great pick this late. I'd even argue that even going for the level 3 Malphite is not really worth it at this stage. Alright, here's the fun we've been waiting for. So he's having a hard time getting through my build. He's also going the Protector Mystic Celestial. Nico, Rakan, Sona, Zhao. Oh, this isn't even a challenge for Jhin. Wow. So give it a try. Jin's a lot of fun. Get an Infinity on there, get a Runins, get a Bloodthirster. Man, he's going to be powerful. If you like Legendary Tactics, subscribe, like us, come back and check out some of our other shortened videos. Ciao.